Hello humans, my name's Simperfect and this is The Sims 4, and hopefully it's going to be the start of a new project for my channel. My idea was that we could take Willow Creek, which you're looking at right now, one of the neighbourhoods, and we can steampunk it. So my plan is to take all of these lots and replace them with my own designs that are steampunk themed, and then we'll end up with this kind of steampunk village. I've chosen Willow Creek because it's reasonably, it's not as big as say Windenburg, but I've still got a few like different lots that I can build on. And then I also chose this because it fits kind of my taste in steampunk. There's lots of different kinds of steampunk, and maybe it would have been good to choose the desert, but I don't personally go as much for the Wild West steampunk kind of thing. I'm more interested in Victorian or like French at the end of the 1800s, Jules Verne. That kind of steampunk is what I'm going for. So this first video, we're going to have a look at the first house, which I've already prepared for you. Right, so the first lot we're going to have a look at is this one over here to the left. It's called the Gearspring Manse, and you can find it on the gallery. I've got some Sims moved in here just to show us around, so let's have a look. So here it is, basking in the evening light. I've just very quickly made these two Sims. We have Prospero, Athena Prospero, Dr. Prospero, and her servant, the alien Gregory Caliban. There we are. So, we've got these kind of formal gardens that you'd see. My inspiration overall is the kind of industrial, I suppose, look to it. The kind of look that a northern, like as in north of England, a northern factory or mill might have, but then converted into more of a mansion. So, central tower, if we look around the back, we've got some more ironworking, or is it copper? It's all kind of metal, but then contrasting hopefully with the nice garden out the front. Let's have a look at the ground floor, as we call it in England. So this is the entranceway, raw metal staircase, beautiful, grand. It's quite an expensive house, frankly, but it's about the theming. This is a kind of nautical library room, a kind of place to study, a place to play chess, and it's almost inspired by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Jules Verne. It's like a nautical steampunk where the colours are dark blue and black. Gonna look over there in a sec. Let's have a look at the dining room. I'm gonna put up the walls. So here's. I wanted it to be pretty fancy. Like we could do steampunk, which is like really grotty and gritty, and I think we'll have some of that. We'll have some slums, I reckon, here in Willow Creek. But this house is definitely a mansion. So this is our fancy French style dining room, which leads through to the kitchen, which is a bit more drab because this is where the servants would work. Dark purple and grey and brown. I love what you can do on The Sims. Like, I'm really kind of pleased with how it's gone. Okay, where should we go next? Let's go up the stairs. Okay, into a landing. And then we've got these kind of two spurs coming off the central area. This is the master bedroom. And the theme for this is Spain, really, or the Spanish New World of gold and dark wood. Yeah, so that's that. Got loads of en-suites. It's a pretty rich house. Okay, this is the red Chinese room, kind of inspired by dreams of the Orient. Here's the French bedroom, which is again somber and blue, and then an Italian guest bedroom with columns and themed around light green. Okay, some suits of armor. Oh, there we go. Suits of armor in the corridor. Lovely. Let's go up again. We've got kind of an attic space around here. But if you go even further up, we've got this room. This is where Caliban, I think, would live. The servants' quarters, kind of a Quasimodo suite. This is the attic where the thing lives and makes cupcakes. Excellent. And then you can go up even further to the roof where we've got our massive, massive telescope. I hope at some point they bring out a smaller telescope just for amateurs, but at the moment we've got this heavy-duty one, and it kind of suits the steampunk feel. Okay, now, going back to... Ooh, where am I? Ground floor. Excellent. Ground floor. Now, if you go into this left bathroom, there's a door that leads us through to a secret passage underground. Okay, we've got this secret area. This is a bit of a gym, like a metal room, all these lights. Some sciencey things, still with the copper being a big theme. And then you can walk through here to, I think on the gallery description I called it the Nautilus room. You can imagine this is where you'd float the submarine that you're building because you're Captain Nemo. Can you tell I was reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea while I made this? Yes, so all these columns, and you can see through the sides of this. It's a swimming pool, basically. So you can go swimming in it, and that's the main use for it. But for roleplay reasons, you know, it's the submarine testing facility. So yeah, this is my first building for the new Willow Creek, I think it's called, is it? Willow Creek. This is Gearspring Manse. I'm hoping to fill out every single other lot in this world. So let me know your ideas. I've got ideas. I'm going to build a slum in the cheap neighborhood, like all these shacks and bits. I think we'll have some factories, which may or may not have been converted into other things. We've got that row of shops on the waterfront, haven't we, that we can sort out. I think I've got ideas for the Central Park, which might be an abandoned railway station. So I think that's the kind of thing that we're going to be playing with. Do let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll leave you with some screenshots. Bye for now.
Aww.